Welcome to this NFL Week 12 preview brought to you by Windows 8. Work easy, play hard. I'm Jill Arrington here with our former NFL wide receiver Curtis Conway to look ahead at Week 12 in the NFL. Now, Curtis, the Chiefs suffered their first loss last week to the Broncos, and this week they face another division opponent in the Chargers, who are looking pretty good right now. Kansas City, though, has only had one sack in the last 3 weeks. So if they can't dial up their pass rush, how much trouble do you think they're going to have against Phillip Rivers?
Well, I think they're going to have a lot of trouble, Jill, because here's the thing. Phillip Rivers is having a great season throwing the football, completing 71% of his passes, #1 in the National Football League. But this is what I like that Phillip Rivers is doing so well this year that we hadn't seen in a long time. He's not throwing interceptions and trying to force things downfield. Right now, Danny Woodhead, second on the team in receptions with 55, second to Antonio Gates, who's only 56, only one catch. And the reason why, he's checking the ball down. He's not trying to force things. He's getting the ball to his running back who's sitting right there in the corner, not taking sacks. He's making big plays. So, again, they're going to have to put pressure on him, but they also better watch out for Danny Woodhead.
Yeah, Rivers is really seeing the field and taking his time, taking care of things these days. All right, Denver and New England facing off on Sunday night. Tom Brady and Peyton Manning, always a great rivalry. Both quarterbacks have their teams winning. What a surprise. But, Curtis, when you compare these two quarterbacks, do you see one doing something better than the other?
You know what I've always said? I thought that Tom Brady had a stronger arm. When you see the zip that he puts on the ball versus a Peyton Manning, it's a little more velocity behind it, tighter spiral. But when it comes to managing the game and being able to dictate what the defense is doing, I think they both do a great job at that. And they've really transcended the game in terms of the passing game, because what they're both doing, and now you see Drew Brees is doing it a lot of, they're throwing the ball inside to their slot guys and their tight ends. That's the mismatch, linebackers, safeties versus your tight ends and your running backs. So both of those guys, I love them because they're doing that part together, but I say Tom Brady has a stronger arm.
And especially maybe after Peyton's neck injury, his arm isn't quite as strong as it used to be. Both great players. It will be a good game as always. Now the Jets and Ravens facing off on Sunday. Curtis, New York's been a model of inconsistency all year. They haven't won 2 games in a row or lost 2 games in a row. So will the trend keep going? Will they come away with a W this time?
You know what? I got another trend for you, and it's been consistent. And they're winning at home, 4-1 record at home, 1-4 on the road. Very consistent in that. It just so happened that a lot of the games have been home, away, home, away. And when you look at their one win on the road, it was against the Atlanta Falcons. This is a different beast you're going to play this week with the Baltimore Ravens. I think they're getting back on the right track. Ray Rice had his biggest game of the year, 131 yards rushing and a touchdown. That has always set up, in my opinion, Joe Flacco's success because he's able to throw the ball down the field. Now, this Jets defense, especially up front, they're pretty good. It's not going to be a walk in the park for Ray Rice, but I think if they can slow down Ray Rice and force Flacco to throw the football, the Jets have a chance. But based on my trend, Baltimore Ravens win this game.
Taking it. All right, there you go. That's going to do it for our NFL preview brought to you by Windows 8. Work easy, play hard. For Curtis, I'm Jill. See you next time.